First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be stopped out that line to begin this ball game.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. It's a turnover on down.
So the young rookie told us during the week, he said, I understand what it's like going on the road. I understand what it's going to be like in front of this hostile environment. I think it's important that I get off to a fast start and try to take that crowd out. Well, I think, needless to say, this is the exact opposite of what he had in mind. He's going to have to regroup here. There's a lot of game left. But right now, this place is rocking.
And he pitches it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, Here's second down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. He'll work forward for a couple. Devon Holland to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line. And you know we don't get like a birthday, you find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans. After this, they'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is shut. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be and he's got it. Touchdown Saints.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11. And first they pick up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play fake, now Dart. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Dart. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Minutes remaining. First half, in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. Third down, 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got a man. That's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Giants first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Brings up second down at the Saints' 10-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. On the give, it's Tracy.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed it on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Shaheed in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And now we get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Now Shuck on 3rd down. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And the Saints.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
48-yard line.
The air once more. Chuck. That's going to be pulled in by Samara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. World time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Chuck. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down, Saints.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. To the air is Chuck. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping to do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 4th quarter begins with Kamara. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
At the 11-yard line.
On first down, Chuck. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On the zone read, it's Chuck. Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion. In motion goes Cooks. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. He is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Olszewski now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over It's Palmer, the man in motion. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Built on a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the defense is going to come up with this. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike. What a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Shuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup test. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
26-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Now a toss, running left with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And now we've got a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to make it a 2-possession lead. So this one, a win for the Saints. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
Little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start here is Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
20, TX.
Tua to throw again. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's Tua. Quick hitch, complete. It's Hill. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Running left is Tracy.
Fuck, Slayton.
Get him down
Fuck.
as he's inside the 40. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. That one taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants whip the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Neighbors. Walk your move.
44 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Now Dart. He finds his man Johnson. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Tracy trying the right side.
Fucking block, yo.
It's a down to the 8. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3rd down, here's Tracy. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
For the Giants field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they... Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Dart. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. And It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
Let's love it.
For a New York Giants. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he takes his down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Blitz.
From the 2
Come on,
now, second
blitz.
and goal.
Second and goal at the Dolphins' 2-yard line.
Now it's Tracy.
Come on, Thomas, hold your fucking block, bro.
Back to the 4-yard line.
Fucking what we got
Loss
going
of
on?
a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll go again with Tracy. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Gano's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H2H. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Second down and 3.
Second down at the 45-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Play action. Now it's Tua. Out to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
44, ready.
Tua going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Devon Achane in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
To throw now, Dart. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing his Dart. Rifles well, that's going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks him, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive in the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From midfield, here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now Tua. This is caught inside the 15. And out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 21-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he hits him in stride. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Dart. Hyatt there to grab it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
He'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3.
I slipped. I should have went left a little bit. That gap was open.
Still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter.
That was locked. One defense guy. Cut it out, one defense guy. Play one defense. I'm playing ball. You want playing one defense. One defense. One defense. One defense. You ain't doing nothing. It's about to be set. I'm about to score.
1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Chippy, that. You okay? Keep playing that stupid ass defense. Keep playing that stupid ass defense. Keep playing that stupid ass defense. Yep, keep running it. Keep running it.
They'll try and throw for it.
Keep running that stupid ass defense.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on it? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run for it with H2H. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Throwing Tua. On first down, back to H2H. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Tua.
At that moment, he knew he done fucked up. See you when I see you, Playboy. The bait, old bait and switch.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Hit that concede button. What you trying to do?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
At
drive.
that moment, he knew.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to
Bring that blitz, baby. That's what we're looking for.
Nice
Bring that blitz, baby.
Their assignments and finish off that play.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
Hitting them fucking gaps, boy. This game is over, kid. Cracking the gaps. See you when I see you, Playboy.
Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep
try them gaps with somebody else. It ain't working here.
Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue, and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, just short small. When I'm from Cali with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. Underway in Buffalo. A takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Allen now looks to throw. This is Coleman with the ground. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Motion man is Shakir. Allen going to throw. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Here's Allen. Flushed out right.
Yeah, Carter. Way to track that.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh,
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
sir.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown.
Johnson, good block.
You better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing. Dart. And that'll be incomplete.
I don't see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Right back to Tracy. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now Allen again. And Cook has it left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he gets it inside the 10 line.
14 yards. That's another Buffalo Bills.
They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And they can get the 2-point conversion here. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Dart. Open neighbors. down the right sideline. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. The league neighbors, 46 yards. And the Giants have regained the lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Giants 10, Bills 6. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Pass complete to Palmer. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good edge steam going.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's good for the Bills. First down. First and
throwing now is Allen.
Oh, where is he going? Like, you gonna go with him and then leave him? Come on, computer. What the fuck? You stayed. That was an interception. It's like Carter.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Abdul Carter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Allen.
That boy is a fucking animal.
No option here but to throw it away.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
To the air, Allen. Pass to the
That's not fault, bro. He stayed with that shit. He been dumb shit.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Oh,
to throw, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. It's complete to Cook. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
319!
Here's Allen to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Defensive drive.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Hammering for the goal And the Giants have it. It's picked up. It's a foot race. Charles, I guess you have to give some credit to the fact that they rallied and made the tackle. Didn't allow 2 points to go the other way there.
Find that silver lining, because what happened prior to that was not positive. Go for 2, fumble the football, give up a return, but you're exactly right. They did hustle and prevented a score going against them.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Throwing again is Dart. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7 yards.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Dart from the gun on third down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 29.
Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. That's a big risk to run there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Allen now looks to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, my goodness, yo. What the fuck is that, man?
To force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
third down. Here's a run by Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide of them. And Cook will get in for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw now, Dart. Hyatt has got it. He's down inside the 5 of the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've been in red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch, getting net of 23 and a first.
May seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
And again, it's Allen.
Oh my God. I'm excited. Good game, bro. What is he doing?
Dalton Kincaid, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills will add to their 4th quarter lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter, this drive will become... It's caught inside the 25.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Throwing his dart. And it's incomplete.
Jump, motherfucker.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw his dart. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's one down to the edge of the red zone. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Back to throw. Allen.
Oh, I was sitting on that. Good shit. I was late.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down when his way worked out.
I saw that shit coming.
More that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They try again with Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Now the Bills are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Running for it, here's Cook. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.